last and final track off the Architects record, I believe. Yeah, this is the very last one. So, are they going to end it with another slapper? Or are they going to end it with, like, you know, a clean one? Are they going to end it with, you know, a punky one? Are they going to go back to the old school stuff? I don't know. It's going to have to wait and see. But so far, ladies and gentlemen, this record has been a vibe. This one has definitely been not one that I was expecting. I was not expecting this level of intensity from these guys, from all the singles. I felt like I was worried that they released all the heavy ones already on the singles. But no, they kept some heavy ones for us, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm excited to see what the rest of the ending of this chapter on this album has to bring. So this is the last one of the new record, Chandelier. Little piano melody. This one might be the clean one we're looking for.
Out of luck, beating up, living under thunder clouds all around. Can anybody take me home and cure me of these aching bones? We can now, can't you tell? Freezing in a broken shell.
Melody kind of sounds like a little bit of a Linkin Park from back in the day.
Driving when my eyes are closed. Was it there, was a dreaming? I stopped breathing when all really needed was this feeling. No more lies if I disappear. Just one last light on the chandelier.
Let's go, Sam.
If I begged you and I pleaded, I don't mean it. No,
Speak to me.
the words that I'm screaming.
End this album with a bang.
Disappear. Just one last light on the chandelier.
Movie tones. Oh, this one sets a mood. Feel like we're drifting away.
Half asleep, don't you see? Everything's so incomplete, bittersweet. Just tell me how to break this code. Don't you see the bruises glow? Window seat, help beneath. Frozen, but I feel the heat burning deep. Somebody tell me where the angels go and save me from the Debbie Rose. Was it there, was I dreaming? I stopped breathing when all I really needed was this feeling. No more lies if I disappear. Just one
This one's definitely a tone track.
chandelier. If I begged you and I pleaded,
Has that unique sound to it. Feel like we're drifting into cyberspace.
the words that I'm screaming. No more lies if I disappear. Just one last light on the chandelier. Chandelier.
Woo! Another solo piece in here. Woo! Get high with those notes, boy. Oh yeah. Out of nowhere, banger.
Was a dreaming.
Oh, boys. You dirty, dirty boys. Oh, man. They can't resist. They can't resist. We're adding a little bit of chant in there. Love it. Oh, wow, ladies and gentlemen. No, like I said, I thought this one was gonna be the clean one. I thought this one's gonna be like the tranquil ending that we're gonna need, because I felt like they were just gonna let it play out with the solo piece there. They kind of do like a little fade out section, but no, they were like, screw that again. We're just gonna add the hardcoreness in there. We're just gonna add a secret ending breakdown there. We're gonna bring down the deep tones, let the tones ring out, and we're just gonna let these guys figure out what this ending of the track means, because like I said, I would have been fine with like kind of like a subtle ending. I would have been fine with kind of like a fade out ending. I felt like that would have made a little bit more better sense in my opinion if I was in charge of this track. But like, no, screw that. Break it down one more time. Give them what they want, and then either way. But like I said, I felt this one was very different though. Very different. I felt like we were just like, it feels like one of those climactic ending tracks, like, with the end of the movie where stuff is going on, with that, in like a battle scene or whatever. Felt like this song can be played, just because it has that emotional factor. It has that, build up to it. It has that, when you're on like a long drive, I feel like this one would be a good one to like, just play in the background while you're just cruising down the street or on the road or something like that. But I was completely wrong about the ending though. I felt like they would kind of entertain. But either way, like I said, man, this one, good solid track nonetheless. Very good way to end the album. Very good way to end the album. Like I said, very subtle, very bringing in that emotional effect. A very good way to close out the record. Very emotional. I can feel like that. But like I said, Sam is outdone himself on this album. He has the cleans, he has the growls, he has the deep tones, the deep growls, but he can also do the high cleans, the high notes, especially at the end of this one here when he's going such super high note. Man, he can do it all. Like I said, my boy Sam has been practicing his vocals, and it definitely shows nonetheless on this album here. So what a banger, slapper of an album, ladies and gentlemen. Overall thoughts and impressions for my first ever album reaction from these guys. Let's see, if I would have to rate it, let me just see. I'll do a solid 8 out of 10. I'll do a solid 8 out of 10 because, like I said, a lot of heavy ones, a lot of ones in here I do like. There's a lot of catchy choruses, a lot of breakdowns, a lot of heavy and sensitive, a little reminiscent of some gent stuff in there, which I appreciate. So a solid 8 out of 10 album. Because I would definitely hear this one again. I would definitely like to go back to some of these tracks and listen to them again because it's just that reminiscent, that old school factor, even some old metalcore vibes in there for some of these tracks in there. I felt like I appreciated from these guys. But like I said, man, I haven't heard the album that came out 2 years ago. I did not check that one out, so be sure to let me know if you guys want me to check that one out, and I might have to compare the two and see what stuff they changed and how they evolved into the heaviness category, the heaviness saga of the Architects here. Which I'm not complaining though. I'm definitely not complaining. I do love me some heavy. A lot of bands are doing the heavy scene. A lot of bands are going to the deathcore scene as well, which I'm all for it, baby. So let's get it. Some more heavy tracks from my boys over at Architects. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hopefully these guys come around. I was happy to see these guys live, and if you guys saw them, be sure to let me know down in the comments and how well they perform and if they stand out to their studio performances, and see if they sound just the same as well. But yeah, man, Architects, another solid slapper, another solid heavy hitting band. One of my favorites when it comes to some old school fashion, gents, some deep tones, and some now breakdowns. Let me just say, because like I said, a lot of these bands are coming out with some amazing tracks. These guys are popping out albums like it's nothing, man. Because 2 years cycle for albums is insane. It's definitely insane, especially when you're going on tours constantly. Especially when they have time to record the singles and record the music videos and stuff like. Because that can take out a lot of time in itself when it comes to creating an album as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Architects record album review. What a slapper. Like I said, we got a lot of more albums coming your way in the near future. A lot of new bands are coming to dropping heaters. Well, probably all next month is going to be stacked, filled with albums. So I'm going to be having my schedules stacked when it comes to recording reactions for you guys. I'm going to have to be doing album reviews for those ones as well. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're going to do everything on the channel. Gentlemen, you don't want to miss out on a single one. I guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.